what's up you guys, it's me Sanne and I'm back with another Sims 4 speed build. And today we're renovating an apartment which is 131221 Chic Street, which is Penny Possess's apartment. And I kinda went rogue, not really, but I did change up the apartment a lot. I made it a lot more modern and fun, more like something I'd want to live in myself. And I had a lot of fun renovating this. I did give the apartment one bathroom and one bedroom. It's still very bright, very open floor plan, and a lot of space. And that's kind of what I wanted to go for. I also wanted to give it a real feel as if it was a rented apartment. Like, if you're gonna rent an apartment here in the Netherlands, you get the apartment, you know, with all the appliances and the kitchen and the bathroom and such already fixed, and you're not really allowed to change them. And that's kind of what I wanted to go for. Like, this is a very modern apartment with a kitchen that's already in there and nice and ready, and the bathroom as well, and then the rest of it is just decorated by the person who gets to live there. So that's why it's kind of just a tiny bit a mix of styles. I really wanted to go with this very long kitchen on one wall, which is very dark, very black, and then all the appliances in the bathroom are also very dark and very black, so I thought that fit really well and it made it look very modern. And then the person who lives here, I imagined them being maybe some kind of social media influencer or something, so they'd want a very nice open light apartment where they can also maybe take pictures for their, I don't know, their Instagram or something, I don't know. But they also wanted it to be a tiny bit more colorful and not just black and white, since the black kitchen is already making such a contrast in this apartment. So when I saw those little like poof tables thing, I've used them, they're little poofs like that. I've used them as little coffee tables right now. When I saw those, I just knew I wanted a combination of blue and yellow in this apartment. So that's what I went for. I went for a very dark blue and a very bright yellow in all the details. And that's about it, actually, what I did for decorating. I really went into that concept. The entire apartment is light, white flooring, white walls. You know, the way it comes when you're renting an apartment. And then the decoration is all focused on very modern items, but very blue and very yellow, and, you know, a bit of black and white. I really wanted to feel as if this person was renting this apartment, and it's a really nice modern apartment, and they kind of wanted to keep it that style, but they also kind of have furniture from all over the place. Maybe they got the bed from a family friend or something, and they got some of the chairs second hand, and the poofs they found somewhere on sale for when you buy a lot of them. You know, I wanted to give it that sort of vibe, so that's why a lot of the decorations are also not really always in the same style. I wanted to keep it a tiny bit modern, but I feel like it's not all just modern in here. I did want it to feel a bit homey and like put together by a certain person. So yeah, I kind of went all in with those colors and the decorations. Like, at this point in the video, I've already furnished the main space, so now I'm just focusing on all the little decorations and cluttering and such, which I sometimes find very difficult to do, cluttering. I don't know, I really love it when a Sims build is nice and cluttered and cozy, and it looks lived in, and it looks like there's a person and personality tied to this build, you know? But I'm personally not really good yet at cluttering, and I feel like sometimes it just looks repetitive and it just doesn't fit or something. So I did struggle a bit with that in this build, but I tried my best, so, you know, we'll just deal with it. Also, like, circling back to the kitchen a tiny bit, because I'm really happy with this kitchen. I love how modern and sleek it's looking. And I went for like open shelving, which I love as well. I don't know, it just gets such a modern feel for me. And then I went with the little half wall that's sort of functioning as like a bar or, a kitchen island where you can sit, but it's actually just a half wall with some shelves attached to it, so you can't really work there or something. Your sim can sit in the bar stools, but it won't like function as a table. But I just really like the idea because I kind of wanted to put some kind of kitchen island there, but an entire island block was just way too big. It made the room feel very, very crowded. So that's when I came up with this, and I don't know, I'm kind of vibing with it. I like it. I did make a tiny few changes after I uploaded this build to the gallery because I playtested it for a tiny bit and I had put the trash can behind that kind of bar situation, and it was kind of in the way there. You can open the fridge that way. So I put it on the other side in front of those long, tall cabinets. So now everything there functions, and I had Penny Pizzazz sit on the bar stools, and then I noticed that that bar, like for looking at it right now, it looks like a good height, but when your sim is sitting there, it just is uncomfortably high. So I lowered that a half wall just one bit, and it just looks a bit more natural, like you can actually sit there and it would be comfortable. So those are some changes I made after I uploaded it to the gallery, just so you know. So yes, this build is on the gallery. You can download it if you want. My EA ID is Missbeliever217. It's also in the description of this video, so you can find it there. You can I also put a link to the gallery in there if I can find it, and more details on this lot. I'll put them all down there, so don't worry about anything. But yeah, you can download this build if you want, and then those tiny things will be fixed if you download it. So yeah, I really had fun with decorating this apartment. I don't know, I just feel like it's definitely a kind of apartment that I'd want to live in later. Like, not necessarily like I want to live in this one, but it is a place that I can see myself living in. Also because yellow is my favorite color, just so you know, and it combines so well with blue. But also I just feel like this apartment turned out very light and airy, but also very colorful and just very cozy somehow. Like I imagined this person maybe being a social media influencer, and it's like very, very much inspired by my aspirations in life and how I would want to live and how I'd imagine living then. So I would want a very light apartment with a lot of windows and a lot of space and places to take pictures, those kinds of things. So, yeah, I can definitely see myself living in such an apartment. But right now, I'm kind of working on this bedroom, which I think is really cute. I did have some issues with that slanted wall because I couldn't really hang anything up there, like on the left part of it. So that was a bit odd. But, we move on from that. I don't know, I feel like this corner just ended up very, very cozy and nice. I wasn't really sure what else to do with it, besides filling it up with plants, like I always do. I always add a ton of plants to my builds, because I'm a plant person, I love plants, and it also makes a room just feel a lot more cozy. So I just filled this corner up with plants, because the room was just a tiny bit too big for everything that I wanted in it. But I also really couldn't change the floor plan in a way that I'd be happy with it, so this is how we ended up, but I still think it looks cute, and I really like the diagonal wall. Just adds a tiny bit of quirkiness, kinda, to this very straightforward apartment. I don't know, I kinda like it. But yeah, I'm just, at this point, cluttering up the entire room, adding more plants to the other living space, Like I said, I wanted to make it feel like some pieces were just put together from like a thrift store or family members. I wanted everything to feel a tiny bit different. So yeah, that's kind of the vibe of the apartment, I feel. And we're also nearing the end of the video. I'm almost done. I'm just adding the last bits of clutter and then we're going to the screenshots. So that was it. That was the social media influencer apartment, I guess. It's a very modern apartment. I'm very happy with it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. My blog and my socials and everything is linked down below, so you can check that out as well. And that's gonna be it for today. I want to thank you for watching this Sims 4 speed build, and I'll see you in the next video. Toodles!